I'll start off. Good first quarter for us, I thought. Certain points, I think moving the ball a little bit in offense, it kind of like sputtered some with shots that didn't fall for us. I thought our energy level was subpar, especially in the second half. And just hard to play catch up against the Connecticut team. They did a good job shooting from the outside and took advantage of the post game inside on us.
Mention the word exhaustion. Is that what you kind of saw happen in starting second quarter?
That's you saw it. I mean, you saw it. It's we're trying to play through a lot of things, and going against a team like Connecticut, they can pound you inside, and defensively they get after you and stretch you out some. But when you got a team that they had 17 second chance points against us, and we didn't box out well, given about 11 of those. That shows a little bit of fatigue or mentally it's just not, getting the job done.
Coach, we always ask the players, how are you going to mentally get over this hump and kind of put this game behind you? How are you going to do the same?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put it behind me because you got to watch it again and watch it again over for the next 48 hours. And the main thing to do is just take the good points that we've done on offense and some hustle plays that we tried to get, and do a better job of rebounding, boxing out. You can't give a team second, third shots; they're gonna put it in on you, and just figure out ways to get our offense a little bit more in sync with movement, and that comes with again a little bit of rest and a little bit more energy. I mean, if Nega said that's huge because she's one of our leaders, and she doesn't whine about things, and when she says that's a message. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Coach, the ladies and all of you guys just dealt with so much this year, with so many changes and everything. So how have you been able just to keep them focused and, motivated to try to, win as many games as possible down the stretch?
Just talk to them, every day in practice. And well, not really practice on the road traveling, but just every day, just, being in their ear of certain things they see on film, just teach them. I got some young players that are still learning the game, and especially the WNBA game. And so the more we give energy to them of just trying to teach them the game and getting more minutes out there, the better they're going to become. And even in, games like this, I know there was a big point spread, but I still wanted some of those younger players to get the experience and come back and battle Thursday and redeem themselves.
Coach, over here. Why do you think your team has lost 7 of the last 8 games?
Why do I think they lost the 7? Probably fatigue, man. Travel, season, a lot of that. Shooting. Shots have been on target. Some have not been on target. But I think a lot of it has been, the course of, the travel and our schedule. One of the toughest schedules in the history of the WNBA. If you really look at the record of it, and that's tough. You had certain changes in, personnel with Liz gone, and certain things with me coming aboard and trying to put things in quickly. So it catches up to you a little bit. These other teams we play are good teams. They are playoff caliber teams. I felt we were a playoff caliber team too, but we let a few games get by us, and some of it's been on our side, but some of it haven't been on our side. Certain things didn't go our way down the stretch in a few, especially on the road.
And your players are saying that they want this, they want to win, they want to make the playoffs. But there's 2 games left. What can you do past actually wanting this? How can you do it?
Well, the best thing to do is take one game at a time. That's the next game coming up again against Connecticut. And then you focus on Dallas after that, but you got to get past Connecticut to get the W to get to the next W. And I want it too. You know, everybody wants it, but you got to work hard, keep working hard to get it, and make our breaks. You know, that's the key factor here is making our own breaks and staying together. You know, the season is a journey. It is a journey of many things. It's almost like writing a book. You turn the pages and chapters, and you know, you just can't skip the certain chapters. You got to go through phases of a season to get to where you want to be in the future. And so this is one of these type seasons where, you know, we still want it. And I'm not going to say we don't want it. We do. Every team in this league want to be in the playoffs or be champions and be competitive. And there's only, a select few teams that can get there consistently because of the personnel of players they've had each year with veterans each year consistently. I think that Connecticut team, they've had that team that's been together for a while with a few players and added on a few pieces. So, we want to get to that style and have that for us and not really talk about being exhausted and being fatigued and having a schedule, like we've had. And we played through it and we have to go through it and we're going through it together. Sorry for the long answer.
Coach, on a bit of a lighter note, Darvin Ham actually appeared today and was watching the Sparks game. What advice would you give to him about coaching a team in Los Angeles right now?
Well, stay active, stay positive with it. It's a journey. It's not a one deal thing you can process and get done in 1 year. It takes a while. And he actually came over after the game and shook my hand, hugged me, and said, "Coach, look me right nice." He says, "You guys fight to the end." He said, "No matter what, that's what you guys did." And just keep. He told me to keep my head up, and it's nice watching you coach, and gave me some compliments. So I was, very delighted to hear that from him, and I know that he'll do a very good job.
And one more question I have. Maybe the second quarter, there was an issue with the ref and you kind of earned a tech there. What was it about that scenario that kind of got you more worked up than we've, recently seen you, be on the court?
Oh, I just need to do something. I mean, I ain't got a fire. I mean, and those guys know. I mean, those they know. I had to do something and try to get the ladies boosted up. And, there's a couple of rough calls in there that I thought, especially with Katie Lou and I think Shanae and somebody else in there that kind of happened in a row, and so I said, now's the time for them to take my money. Yeah, but I'm gonna fight for the team, and we all want it, man. I mean, we can still taste it, but it's just a process.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate you.